Welcome back to Comedy. I clipped it before. Hey, having fun? Very good. How about another hand for Darian? Huh? Give him a nice hand. Darian James. Great, great Canadian ventriloquist. One of the best. Well, your next act, this guy is my best friend in the world, but he's not on the show just because he's my best friend. He's one of the best he's one of the best impersonators in the world, for Christ's sakes. Please welcome Mr. Bill Davern from Hamilton. Give him a nice hand.
Yeah! Woo! I'm feeling a little self-conscious up here, though, under these lights, because I got these red spots in my nose. I don't know if you can see it, but I can. I got these red spots. And the doctor wanted to prescribe, you can't make this shit up, okay? Vaginal cream. Yeah, I said, Christ, Doc, I think that's what caused it. So I was in Toronto. Y'all watch City Pulse News? Yeah. You ever notice how Toronto tries to pride itself that they're anti-racist, anti-stereotype? So what do? They make the Jewish girl the money expert and the black guy the crime specialist. Yeah, big gay population in Toronto. They call it Toronto the Friendly. I think it's too friendly, don't you? Yeah, when I go into a men's room, I like to hold my own dick. Thank you. Every year they have the Gay Pride Parade. Do you think that's really all about pride, or is it just a clever marketing scheme to sell popsicles? You guys remember when Ellen came out of the closet? Now we have Rosie, she's out of the closet. Now, yeah, the media's saying, look how hip they are. They got gays on TV. Gays have been in television for years. I mean, even the Warner Brothers cartoons. Remember Sylvester the Cat? Yeah, he had a gay son, right? Oh, Father. I'm a putty cat, not interested in putty. Well, he wanted to bang that kangaroo they thought was a big mouse. And, of course, there was Foghorn Leghorn. Remember him? He always had that little guy chasing after him. Yeah, I'm a chicken hawk. You come on with me, chicken. I say, ain't no chicken boy. I'm a cock. Where's that dog at anyway? I got me a bone to bear with him. Bend over, Rover. He's a nice enough pooch, but he's uptight as a Catholic schoolboy. Bum-ba-da-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum, doo-da, doo-da, bum-ba-da-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum, bo-dee-oo-da-day. But the truth is, like gays, though, they're not the problem in our society. They're in touch with their sexuality. They're not the problem. It's the gays in denial. These are your woman beaters. These are your pedophiles. And these are the sick, twisted psychos that keep WWF wrestling on the air. Oh, come on, what exactly do you have there? A bunch of pumped-up goons wearing panties trying to pin each other. How did I come up with that idea? You gotta admit, though, the whole world's gone crazy, hasn't it? Geez, it's scary you to watch the news. You got women killing their kids and blaming it on postnatal depression. It's too bad the husband didn't just cap the bitch and blame it on post-victim depression. Oh, I'm sorry, that's right. I mean, after all, if a man kills, he's a controlling monster. And if a woman kills, she's a pseudo-compliant, post-traumatically stressed out, codependent enabler suffering from low self-esteem and battered woman syndrome. All right, so when it comes to relationships, who chooses, men or women? Women, that's right. And ladies, you got to start watching some of your choices. Yeah. I mean, some of you girls, you're into the bad boys, the ex-cons. Think about the health risk. When you sleep with a guy who's been in prison, you're also sleeping with every cellmate he ever had. Oh, but women are strange though, eh, guys? You can't figure them out. Especially the woman of the millennium. They're all reading their little self-help books, you know, the I'm okay, he's a jerk. And they'll come right out and tell you, too. You're down and out, they'll come out and tell you, you know, I'm not here to save you. I had a girl say that to me one time. I'm not here to save you. And she was a paramedic. What the hell chance have I got? Oh, the news so damn scary and all that stuff. Oh. Have you not noticed, though, that the worse the news has been getting on CNN, the foxier the reporters have become? See that blonde babe on there? She's there, you know, it's like, you know. And now for the latest death toll at the Twin Towers. Kind of makes me feel guilty to be jacking off to what might be the Armageddon. But you can't figure out women. Like women, they'll sit there and they try to act all prim and proper, but every guy in this room knows what I'm talking about on this one. You let a group of women loose in one of those adults-only video stores. What's the first thing they'll do? They'll go right to the marital aids, commonly known to us guys as torture devices. I had one girl, she got me a cock ring. Now, these things don't come with any instructions, okay? I didn't know you had to have a heart-on first. My damn balls were swollen out to here. Another time she got me a butt plug. Yeah, it didn't do anything for me, but I haven't had to walk the dog for a week, so... Of course, she was a blonde girl, so I got her some Benoit balls. Yeah, but it ended up making her look like a chipmunk. Oh, you gotta admit, the whole society's gone crazy. The internet. Seen some of the stuff you can get on the internet? I was surfing one night, no word of a lie, I come across, there was a guy who was selling soiled panties. Yeah, so I ordered a pair of these, right? And they got stopped at the post office. The guy at the post office says, you got to pay duty on these. I said, check again, pal, there is duty on those. Gotta admit, though, when it comes to women, like women of all sizes and shapes, I tend to lean more towards the Rubenesque woman. I think weight's a beautiful thing, ladies. I don't think you should fight it at all. Because you have to ask yourself a very important question. Who sets the standards for beauty in Western culture? The fashion industry. Who runs the fashion industry? The gays. That's why all these runway models look like anorexic drag queens. Yeah, they take off their clothes, they can't tell which way they're facing you. No, big girls are beautiful. A big girl's always in fashion. A big girl can put on a bikini and 2 steps later, she's wearing a thong. Beautiful. Okay, you guys want some voice impressions? Do some voice impressions? Okay. Here was a scene which was cut out from Apocalypse Now. And it stars Marlon Brando and Martin Sheen. Here we go. A scene cut out from Apocalypse Now. I had traveled deep into the heart of darkness to confront him. I had a question that all America needed answered. Colonel Kurtz, why did we lose the war in Vietnam?
Why did we lose the war in Vietnam? Consider the parable of the fly. Once upon a time, there was a fly, and he was buzzing about this barn. When he looked down, he saw a great lump of horse shit. And he was hungry, so he flew down there and started eating till he got himself so gorged and bloated he couldn't fly anymore. Looking around, he saw a pitchfork leaning against the wall, and he thought to himself, if I climb to the top and jumped off the handle, the wind will carry me away. He climbed the fork. He got to the top and jumped, but he didn't fly. Instead, he dropped like a rock, and he splattered all over the floor. And that's why we lost the war in Vietnam. We haven't learned that lesson.
And what lesson is that, sir?
To never fly off the handle when you're full of shit.
And finally, one of the big hit songs of the 1970s was You Don't Bring Me Flowers with Neil Diamond and Barbra Streisand. Now, I always understood why Barbara wanted flowers, but why did Neil? So here it is. We're going to get this cleared up once and for all, ladies and gentlemen, Barbra Streisand and Neil Diamond. Here we go.
You don't bring me flowers. You don't sing me love songs.
You hardly talk to me anymore when I come through the door at the end of the day.
I remember when you couldn't wait to love me. Used to hate to leave me. Now after loving me late at night.
When it's good for you, babe, and you're feeling all right.
Well, you just roll over and turn out the lights. You don't bring me flowers anymore.
Used to be so natural. Talk about forever. Used to be's don't count anymore. They just lay on the floor till we sweep them away.
Baby, I remember all the things you taught me.
I learned how to laugh, and I learned how to cry.
Well, I learned how to love, and I learned what to say.
So you'd think I could learn how to tell you I'm gay.
You don't bring me flowers anymore.
Well, you'd think I could learn how to tell you I'm gay. You don't say you need me.
You don't sing me love songs. You don't bring me flowers anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leanne, Dawson, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you.
Give him a hand, huh? Never heard it quite sung that way before. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back with more after this.